So Annie, tell us, what do you see?
I see... I don't know, man. We're in Moabit, which is one of the less central, less hip little areas of Berlin, at least for now. From what I hear, it's, up and coming. It's 10 at night, I think? Yeah. And there are barely any people out on the street, which, when you've been in Berlin for a while, is a very strange sight, because there's people everywhere. And here it's just, the occasional person, the occasional car. But all in all, it's just us.
If the zombie movie would play in Berlin, this is
where it would be. It's just weirdly post-apocalyptic without the apocalypse.
yes.
See, what happens is we're walking and we're talking and I'm rambling about something, and then Konstantin realizes that might have been something that, we can use either to make fun of the really dumb things I say from time to time, or because it's actually marginally smart. I think in this case it's more of the, weird dumb things that I say from time to time. But the thing is, this whole area kind of feels like it's just a residential area, it's just a basic old town part, but it's still Berlin, which is I think where we're reacting to it so weirdly, because we're expecting Berlin. It's just like they turned off the Berlin in Berlin. So I clearly need to look at a map again, but this river seems to sneak up on you. Like, it doesn't matter where you are, you walk around a corner and suddenly it's like, oh hey, die Spree. Good to see you again. We found cars and people and lights and life, but we're sort of failing at finding other bars and places to go. So we're just gonna keep on wandering until we, reach an ocean or something.
So, you see? That's what fancy Berlinian people do. They get on a boat and they drive down the Spree. And peasants like us, we don't have a boat.
We sit in the grass by the riverside.
Where you even can see us, because we don't even have light. You see how peasanty we are? We're peasanty, but we are happy.
We found the city within the city. We found the once and future city. We found
Kindergarten City, where the society of the future is shaped with pretty color.
That's terrifying. Hi.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are just now arrived in the Twilight Zone part of Moabit, because after the Kindergarten City, literally 50 meters away, we encountered this hostel.
It's the happy hostel, where thoughts become things, which means you think it and it becomes a thing. So we need to go in there and think of cupcakes and whales and petunias. I'm thinking that if there's a happy hostel where thoughts become things, then I also want a hostel where things become thoughts. Which is probably not a place where people want to go, because, all their possessions would suddenly turn into thoughts. But maybe this is like what John Lennon wanted all along. Maybe the things become thoughts hostel is the key to our true happiness. And the thoughts become things hostel. This is really difficult. The thoughts become things hostel is like the most capitalist, materialistic hostel ever. And what we need is the opposite of it, which I don't think would be the unhappy hostel. I think it would be the Zen hostel, where your things become thoughts and you'll just think it and it'll pass through you, and then you'll experience this utter freedom of materialness. And then you won't be such a creepy ass freaking smiley face, but you'll be like not creepy and smiley, but like good smiley or something. I have really mixed feelings about the happy hostel because I don't know what it means.